Solo Leveling. Open Sesame, it's your boy Chosen, the most honest and funniest reactor and anime guy out there. I'm always keeping it 365, man. The problem with anime fans never want to keep their anime accountable. They always want to cap. So we're going to give an honest rating to Solo Leveling review, man. I'm going to be honest. I think it was good. But the question is, did Solo Leveling live up to the hype of a season 1? I'm going to say no. It didn't live up to its hype, but is it Solo Leveling's fault? I don't think so. I don't think it's Solo Leveling's fault, but it is what it is. Blame the people that hyped it up. Flazer, how do you feel? I think it got better early on. It got better early. It got better throughout. My fault, not early on. It got better throughout. And I want to say this too. We hyping it. We keeping it up because the hype was like a Chainsaw Man hype. So if you on Chainsaw Man level hype, we gotta put you against JJK automatically. We gotta put you against Demon Slayer automatically. We gotta put you against Vinland Saga season 1 automatically. Like that's the type of level Chainsaw Man automatically. Like that's the level you at. It's still a good. Okay, Flanger said honestly it didn't. It's still a good anime. I agree. I think it is a good anime, man. I think it's still a good anime. It just didn't live up to the hype, bro. And I don't know if it's his fault. Like the first couple episodes, I'm gonna say this. It moved. I'm gonna repeat what I said before. Solo Leveling moved like an anime that already had our attention. The first 3-4 episodes wasn't anything really spectacularly crazy. It did have a little gory scene, but it wasn't the most goriest we've seen. It wasn't this shocking move because it just because the story in itself is already generic. Like the dude, he's weak at first and he gets stronger, kind of like a generic isekai. He becomes OP, you know what I'm saying, trains, you know what I'm saying? So automatically the story is not anything crazy we haven't seen before. It's a very generic story. So it's like, okay, cool. Okay, well, what's going to be this like shocking, gory moment? Well, we kind of already seen gore before. We seen Goblin Slayer's crazy moment before that gory, crazy, dark episode, right? So like, are you going to top that or I don't know. I mean, these are randoms getting. If you've seen Solo Leveling, obviously the first couple episodes, it's randoms getting killed off. It's like, oh, I mean that's gory, but is that as bad as Demon Slayer when oh my gosh, what's Demon Slayer's main character name? I forgot his name right now. Flanger, can you help me with the Demon Slayer's main character's name? Well, his whole family was gone. Tanjiro. When Tanjiro's whole family was slaughtered, and then he came back to find his like little kid sister still like that. I don't think it competes with that gore. So I don't think you compete with Goblin Slayer's like shocking gore at that moment. I don't think you compete with Demon Slayer's gore shocking moment. So it's like, damn. Okay, cool. Animation's really good. Is it like Demon Layer level animation? Nah. But like, who is? But then it's like, well, what makes you special? Gore wise, I think Chainsaw Man was more gory too. It was a very good. It's a very good anime, but it just did live up to the hype. It moved like an anime that already had our attention. If you're an isekai with this generic story, do something special. What did Rise of the Shield Hero do? Rise of the Shield Hero, you thought it was gonna be that classic isekai? Nope, that girl lied on him, and now everybody hates him. Right? That was Shield. It was like, whoa, that was crazy. Goblin Slayer, I thought it was a normal crazy isekai. Goblin started wilding, going ape crazy, viral moment. And Solo Leveling had all the makings, all the hype behind it, already had our eyes, and they moving like, oh, I mean, we don't have to do anything super spectacular. Like, no, you have an opportunity to like really take over the West and the East and everywhere else in between because the eyes are all you. You just gotta get a home run. But they move like, I mean, we already got the eyes, so I mean, we're just gonna continue doing what we're doing. Now that may be the story as it is, but you got to take advantage. You better hype it up. Villain Saga dropped a 45-minute first episode for a reason. Because they know that first episode is very much intelligent. Tokyo Revengers knew it was a slower anime, so you know what they did? They dropped all 3 episodes the first week of drop. Because they understand getting the attention is like, it's like, we got to get people's attention, bro. It's tough, man. We got to, hey, if we slower, we're going to give it all at the first one time and then go week by week. Because you understand that first couple episodes is key. Give people a taste is key. Those first couple is key. And if you start off slow, people are like, nah, bro, just come on, man. Especially with the hype that you got, because you're going to compete with a Chainsaw Man, which was wildin'. It has very different animation, very gory. Okay. And I think it's so. Flames just says Solo Leveling started off slow. It picked up around episode 2, 3. A1 Pictures did their thing when it came to the visuals. Flames just said, what I found interesting about Solo Leveling is that it was basically the God of High School meets Dark Souls Elden Ring. And as someone that enjoys Souls games, that was dope to see. Okay. God of High School. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing the God of High School with the hands and Elden Ring, and you get stronger and you die. Yeah, no, okay. I'm seeing that too. Okay, I like that. What was something you didn't like about it, Flameser? I'm gonna be honest. I thought my favorite scenes. Uh, I wasn't a huge fan of the way it ended, but I think a lot of anime this year to me struggled a little bit with them ending it on a good note, like on a great note. Like it was a cool ending. I think it could have been better because it just felt like a drop off. And what I mean by that is even this fight, in my opinion, with Igris, it wasn't as hype of a moment as the moment where he fought the assassin. Like in the moment when he killed the humans. Like those 2 moments to me were like the best moments of the series. So after the fight with the assassin and they were alluding to the S tier ranked hunter, bro, who's the brother of the guy Sun Jinwoo takes out, coming, like that's what I was more hyped to see. So like fighting the knight, while it was like tough for him to fight and it was a good fight scene in itself, I wasn't that hyped for it. Like I feel like I already reached my like pinnacle of hypeness when he took out the assassin, and I was like, oh well, there's this other guy, S rank guy after him. Like woo, like I can't wait to see him fight him. And it was like after that, it just kind of was like, like this is cool. I wasn't too like, I felt like a lot of anime this season specifically kind of fell off after their big moment fights. Not just Solo Leveling. That's kind of was my biggest, like I was like, like that's kind of weak to me. I thought like I thought like I said, I got to compare to JJK. Like I thought JJK ended their season on a good note. Like right after everything happened, and there was one episode kind of detailing everything like a little bit hype. You kind of see a lot, and you're super hyped. I thought it just kind of didn't know what to do after the big fight. The hype was just kind of gone. Um, Flames just said like he fought the S rank. Okay, Flames just says how quickly he got strong in my opinion. Maybe it was the pacing me a little too quick once things picked up. Like he fought the S rank Hell Dog enemy. I was like, wow, we're already here. It's not a bad thing for sure, but it did feel kind of quick to me. Okay, I'm hearing that. I think for me, that one wasn't as bad to me because I felt like that was just kind of showcasing how overpowered he was, even though he didn't realize how overpowered he was. Like the whole thing is that he's super overpowered. Um, uh, and yeah, I didn't really mind that one. I thought that was kind of showcasing how overpowered he is, and he doesn't realize how overpowered he was. Um, but I didn't. But I thought just uh I just thought like in general it just kind of hmm, I just didn't think they like cut things off at the right moment. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I don't think they were the only one that's like, I think Classroom of the Elite this last season wasn't as nearly as good as season 2. And season three's like last 2 episodes like were just like, it was like they could have cut that off like more episodes earlier. I think it was not cut off right. I think Mash struggled, in my opinion, with their ending of the season. I think Shangri-La Frontier, I don't know if their season is completely over yet, but I think after the fight with the samurai, Tomb Graver, Tomb Walker, I forgot his name. Shangri-La Frontier, if you watch that anime, when he fights the samurai guy and they win the boss fight, I thought that the last 4 episodes has kind of been like it kind of should have ended after that fight. I feel like, and they kind of like hung on to the season. Um, uh, but Flames just said the pacing. I understand that. I understand that. It's not as much as a gripe for me. Any other critiques about it? We got a deep dive. I really enjoyed his dark moments though. Like I thought the moments where he just went like super dark mode was really lit. Like I said, my favorite moments was when he took out the fellow hunters, like that tried to hold him. Took them out, and I loved when he fought the assassin. Like those are two of my biggest favorite moments, and I really enjoyed them. Especially the one where he took out the band of hunters that tried to like assassinate him and the little kid. Uh, I love that. Like I rewatched that episode. Like I really love that episode. Um, but it's just it just but like I said, it just didn't live up to like a Chainsaw Man or a JJK or a Demon Slayer season 1 or a Villain Saga season 1. And that's the tier it's rated on. So it's not rated on like just a regular anime scale because it's still a good anime. Would I say it was a great anime, a great season? No, no. Um, will I be hyped to watch the next season? Yes. Uh, and everything got to build up. Season ones are always a toughie. Uh, but yeah, Flames. Are any other gripes? Any other critique reviews about it? Um, how did y'all feel though? Like, what was y'all favorite fight scene? But like, this fight was cool with Igris, and I do like they got like his new powers are gonna be crazy. He's gonna be lit. Obviously, he's gonna eventually fight the S rank brother next season. Uh, what I mean? This was a good fight. This was a good like a fire fight. This was a fire fight, y'all. Like, but as I said, it was a good fight, but I don't know. Like, I feel like the best moments was when he was fighting humans more than this one. And I feel like after the fight with the assassin, this was kind of like a really good fight, but it just was like, eh. Fanger says, I thought the dark moments were cool, but when you compare it to the other anime, say Tokyo Ghoul, etc., it falls short in terms of the darkest aspect, but it is its own anime. I do think Hell's Paradise was a better anime overall, despite the hype for this anime being crazier. Dang. Is this better than Hell's Paradise? I agree. I would say no. I would say this is not as good as Hell's Paradise. I would say Hell's Paradise is better than Solo Leveling season 1. Hell's Paradise season 1 was better than Solo Leveling season 1. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Is the darkness aspect as it's were cool, but when you compare to say Tokyo Ghoul, it falls short. Damn. Cause didn't old boy when he got captured in Tokyo Ghoul when he gets captured by Jason, didn't that happen in season 1? Yeah, nah, bro. Nah, yeah, no, you right. You right. Like his rage scene compared to like other characters breaking, yeah, it's not close. Damn, bro. Damn, that's a great point. Nah, Flames, are you speaking, bro? Damn, we might have to drop because we gotta y'all. We gotta compare it to a great anime. We. It's not compared to normal. We put it on that top tier scale because that's what the hype was. Nah, it does not beat Jason's. When bro was getting tortured by Jason, nah, and he like start cracking. That's like an iconic anime moment in history. Like his moment, nah, it's not as cool, bro. It's not, bro. It's not. It's not, bro. Damn. Flames just said Tower of God better than this anime. Tower of God is. I think Tower of God is better than Solo Leveling. 100%. And they both I forgot what they manhwas. They both manhwas. And Tower God for sure. Tower God season 1's for sure better than Solo Leveling season 1. Hell's Paradise is definitely better. Hell's Paradise had better action for sure. Visuals were kind of the same, darker tone. I would just say Hell's Paradise is like power scaling is a little off. But overall, I love Hell's Paradise. Like every episode, I was like, this is lit. I oh damn, bro, that's a great point, bro. And I think too with Solo Leveling, like Solo Leveling is hold. Also, we gotta think about this. Like Solo Leveling is hold as well, even to like a Hell's Paradise, because the story is a story that's been told over and over again already as an isekai. Isekais, any new isekais that come out that are solid and you want to watch and you're gonna watch, like you've seen the story over and over and over and over again. Like a guy basically gets reincarnated, which basically what happens is Sunjin will reincarnated and re shot at life, and now he's Jesus Christ walking. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen that over and over and over and over again. So Solo Leveling in itself with its own story was kind of hold because its story is not anything crazy. Like it's a story that we've heard over and over, over, over and over and over and over again. Like that exact same story. There's been a million isekais with that exact same quote unquote story. And so just in that, it kind of got hold. You know what I'm saying? Um, huh. And it didn't like do. And so we got to think about this. Like, what in Solo Leveling this season? What was like this sensational? What did it do that was great? Okay, personally, Flames says personally, I know it didn't affect you as much, but seeing someone be super weak then has the ability to become super strong. The journey to become strong is important, right? But for me, how quickly he was able to overcome enemies, it was too quick for me. Hmm. Okay, I have a question for you then, Flames. Do you think? Because for me, it didn't bother me like that. But do you think Solo Leveling would have been better served doing like a 24 episode? Because Demon Slayer first season is like 24, 26 episodes. And JJK did a full 24, but I think their first 12 is still better than Solo Leveling's first 12. But do you think Solo Leveling would have been better served doing a 24 episode? So going through winter and then continuing through spring, say. Do you think they would have been better served to do a 24 episode? So they could have a build up, right, for it that you're asking for. Because the Demon Slayer, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even usually like training arcs, but I like Tanjiro's training arc was like very like Tanjiro's training arc was like very like emotional to me. Like I don't know, like I really think Demon Slayer, the way they do it is just so amazing. But like his training arc was kind of like insane. But Villain Saga kind of did a skip ahead, which kind of but you kind of understood why he got so strong. Um, Flames just said that's a good question. Normally I would say yes, but in this case I don't think it would have helped that much because Solo Leveling ultimately is kind of basic within the story. Yes, there's a whole guild aspect, but ultimately it's simple. Stretching the 24 episodes wouldn't help much. Okay, okay, that's a fair answer. Yeah, because I think okay, just for to bother that. Okay, I just think I mean if we get down to the nitty gritty, right? What did Solo Leveling do in season 1 that was great? Like what was great? Like what was great? Like we really got to talk about this. What was in it? You were like, bro, that was so insane. Let's see. Chainsaw Man, even though I rated I didn't think Chainsaw Man was amazing. Like Chainsaw Man's, I'm not gonna lie, Chainsaw Man's like goriness, visual fights were so bloody and wild that even though I'm like, man, they accelerated kind of crazy with what was going on. Um, that was wild. Like it was wild. Like that, I would say their gory, just how it is, was great. I would say Villain Saga storytelling. I mean, in action was amazing in season 1, but their storytelling was just sensational. I think season 1, I think Villain Saga season 1 was a 10 out of 10. Fights and storytelling was 10 out of 10 to me, bro. Demon Slayer animation is great, and because animation is great, and them being simple as well, it is such an emotional. It takes you on an emotional roller coaster. JJK, right? Think about they season 1. We thought Itadori died in season 1. Like that, they got put on a T-shirt. Like that was crazy. Like, and I believe that definitely was in the first 12. And their fight scenes was lit, and there was multiple cool characters. Like all Solo Leveling can rely on is Sung Jin Woo to be the coolest. And Flames just said the visuals and the Dark Soul things, but like, are the visuals? Are we saying the visuals and animation is like Demon Slayer? Will we say the visuals is as nice or unique like Chainsaw Man? I don't think I would say they good. I wouldn't say they great though. Cause we gotta talk great, bro. We gotta talk great. Like, what did Solo Leveling do that was like, man, did y'all see this season 1? I would say nothing. And I think Hell's Paradise visuals were better than this. And their story was more unique. So that made it even more kind of crazy, especially when you saw what the hell people look like with the trees. Like, what the hell? Oh my god, what the hell is going on? And the story was so unique in Hell's Paradise that made you, in terms of like the island being like flowers, you were like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, what is this? And I think Hell's Paradise had better fight scenes. Damn, bro. I wouldn't say this is better than Tokyo Ghoul season 1. I definitely wouldn't. I don't say it's better than. I think Hell's Paradise was better than Solo Leveling season 1. I think season 1 Hell's Paradise was better than Solo. I think Tower of God season 1 was better than Solo Leveling. I mean, no, but I do think the visuals deserve praise. They say they displayed movement in that anime was crazy. How they show the POV view, then transition from one attack to the other. The visuals were pretty good. Okay, we'll say the visuals. We'll say pretty good. We'll say pretty good. We can't give them great, but what's great? See, that's the problem though. Like we can't even say what was great though, because like we saying, so did Solo Leveling live up to the hype? And I gotta say no. I gotta say no. I don't know. Y'all put down in the comments. What do y'all think Solo Leveling did great that can match up to the anime that I listed? It didn't have a moment like the rage scenes that I did enjoy much, but just like Flames just said, they didn't match Tokyo Ghoul when bro got tortured by Jason and he transformed. No, it didn't live up to that. It's like, okay. I think Hell's Paradise is a better. Do y'all think Hell's Paradise is better? I think Hell's Paradise, well, it has a more of a unique story, a little more different. I do like the fight scenes in Hell's Paradise more. I do think Oh Boy is more cooler and charismatic than Sung Jin Wo, just his look. Um, but they have a blind swordsman in Hell's Paradise too. Like that's kind of cheating anime. Like when you have a blind swordsman, like everybody's nice, right? And I feel like Solo Leveling is relying on Sung Jin Wo to just be this massive charismatic guy because he's kind of like the only character you really see throughout the first season. So it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough because Hell Paradise has other characters you can kind of like. Oh, what about this guy? Oh, you kind of see his attack. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I think Hell's Paradise. I think Tower of God is better in terms of manhwa. Like, I love Tower of God's unique story. And I don't even usually like quote unquote like kind of weak minded characters, but I love Tower of God and the mystery aspect and like the plot twist. Like, it was amazing. How does this compare to the first season of Overlord? That's a great question. I'm gonna be honest. I might be a little biased because I really love Overlord. Like, I love Overlord. Like, Overlord is probably one of the best. If Overlord is considered, I believe it's considered isekai or like super overpowered characters. You know, like I really love Overlord. Like I love everything about Overlord. Is one of my favorite like animes. It's in my top 10 animes for sure. Like I've rewatched Overlord multiple times, and they're coming out with Overlord movie. Um, I would say the animation's better at Solo Leveling. Here's the thing, like, dang, I can't remember what happened all of season one. No, okay. The question is like, I do remember season one now. Okay, the question is, and I'm gonna ask Flames, whose dark moment was better? Like when bro hugged the girl that was a serial killer, when he like hugged her and like made her collapse. Was that a cooler moment than Solo Leveling destroying the humans? I kind of would lean more to Solo Leveling had a better like rage moment, but it was a darker moment because the little kid died. Like fight wise, I think Solo Leveling was like because it was more of a fight than with Overlord, but like it was a sad moment when that girl died. In my opinion, like it was more and more sadder, so it hurt more, and you felt better when he got his revenge rather than in Solo Leveling. Even though I think the moment was so cool when he did it, but because nobody really lost their lives, it was like, oh, this is cool, but like it like I don't know. Does that make sense? Like because like Overlord was getting revenge and you were like hurt, you're like that bitch tortured him. Like man, that's messed up. Like you were so happy that he got his revenge, even though like it wasn't really like a good fight. Obviously, because Overlord was overpowered. Whereas Soul Leveling, I think had the better fight, but the moment for Overlord was better because of somebody losing their life, and you felt bad for the kid. What do you think, Flanger? I'm trying to be as like impartial as I can. But honestly, I think Overlord is better because there's like I'll wait for Flanger to respond, but I think Overlord is better because there's a mystery aspect, like of like who is like is other people from the game still there? There's like who is like Overlord's enemy, and he has to be aware, and he has to keep like watching. And it's like this chess match too, like, and then where what's her face got taken over, I believe in season one. I believe that was season one when the vampire got taken over, and like the gory scenes, and you saw the humans kind of like just break down and like become like devastated with bad stuff happen. And like his battle with technically he's human, but he's becoming more undead. Like I think the story is more complex in Overlord, which makes it a more interesting isekai. Because Solo Leveling in itself is very simple, but it sucks to be simple in the isekai world when there's like a million billion isekais. Like there's just a ridiculous amount of isekais. Like my nigga, there's a reincarnation vending machine, bro. Like reincarnated sword. Like every season there's like a new isekai. That's another thing. All these other animes had great stakes, in my opinion. Yes, he's the weakest hunted, but in Overlord, he's literally stuck in the game. Tokugo the MC is an enemy to the whole of humanity. Tower of God, bro, had amnesia to begin with, in the Solo Leveling, he fighting to get money for his family. Yeah, his stakes isn't crazy. That's another thing. Yeah, you can't invest, and that's and I okay. So overall, I'm gonna say it's the main character not being as charismatic. Like I think that too. Like it's like Flames just said, he gets money pretty quickly too. Yeah, even like his mom being sick and like, oh, when he goes to fight the gate, there's not enough. We don't have that much of a connection with bro. And in Solo Leveling, it's all on him to be the coolest. Like even in Overlord, like Overlord looks cool as hell, big skeleton. But like all the other characters that are like his other commanders and stuff, like they all look cool and they all you're like, damn, they smart, damn, she's intelligent, damn, they wild. Like Even on the human side, you kind of like, oh, bro, he's kind of cool. He's kind of strong. Like, you kind of get invested in other people's story. The butler is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, Solo Leveling in the first season really put like all this onus on Sung Jin Woo being like this super charismatic guy, and they didn't. There wasn't enough emotion behind it. That's another reason why I say the gore scene at first in Solo Leveling wasn't as good because, and everybody was like, bro, people were dying and losing. It was just kind of like, oh, this is happening. Like, I don't even know them. Like, I don't even know them. First of all, the people that lost their lives, like in the first like 2 or 3 episodes, first of them, they were kind of dicks to Sung Jin Woo. But I didn't even know them anyway. Like, I didn't care for them. And I didn't even know Sung Jin Woo. So when he was losing a leg, it was like, oh, damn, that's cool. But, bro, like, I'm not that invested, bro. Like, I just not that invested in it, bro. So you don't have that emotional connection with bro, and then throughout, like why, like what Flames was saying, like we're not that infatuated with his stakes. Like y'all didn't build up his stakes and emotional baggage from it. Like it's just kind of that's where it's lacking. And I know I'm comparing it to Demon Slayer, but that's what it is. So there's no real stakes. Like there's no real story. There's no real there's no real emotion behind it. So if you're gonna go simple, like Demon Slayer has been criticized for being one of the most simple anime of all time. If you're gonna go simple, you go simple, but everybody can emotionally get behind what you feel, get behind what happened, because what happened to you hurt so much, and get you invested with the characters. That's something Demon Slayer does very well. So everybody can get down with like a revenge story. It's like, damn, bro, that happened, bro. Damn, bro, we gonna go simple. We gonna be simple. Damn, bro, lost his family, bro, his little sister, bro. Now he trying to get his sister to cure, bro. They trying to, the demon course is trying to kill his sister, bro. Damn, bro, gotta get raw, but damn, if he don't get raw, his sister gonna die, bro. Damn, like his whole family got killed right in front of bro as a kid, bro. Damn, like he was just jogging back and he came back to like the whole like you're like, damn. Even though the Solo Leveling story is so simple, everybody's like, bro, damn, that hurt, bro. Like I know that hurt. You like, damn, like you hurt for, bro. Like, and then when he's training like with the Rock, you like, damn. Then he gets revenge for his teacher. Oh boy, you like, damn, that hurt, bro. Even when he first killed someone, even though it was done well, I wasn't really moved like that. His main thing, Sun Won King, his main thing about him is he's now become OP and his strength is slowly corrupting him. What else is there to his character? Damn. Yeah, I think we found it. It's not, it doesn't, Sung Jin Woo doesn't have an emotional, it's not an emotional connection with the fans. There's no emotional connection. And I think that's what Solo Leveling is lacking. And I think Chainsaw Man is really lacking that, in my opinion, too. But I think Chainsaw Man's goriness and more of a unique story and unique visual balance that out way better than I think Solo Leveling. I don't think you can have a situation where your story is this like very generic, simple story that has been played over a million times. And there's not like a large emotional investment as well with your main character. And it's completely on him. At least in Chainsaw Man, there's other characters like, oh, that character was cool. That character is interesting. That's wild. It's all on Sun Jin Woo to be this like super charismatic, crazy. I think the main reason for this is because of solo and simplicity. It kind of hurts the anime more than it helps it, if that makes sense. I just said it. Yeah, no, it's the simplicity of it that like definitely. It's the story being so simple hurting it. But they didn't, like I said in Overlord. There's other characters to help balance out. Even if you like, I love Overlord. I love the main character, but even if you like, there's other characters that are still cool, right? Like the Butler is cool. Like you even get to see the human side, which is cool. But there's, like you said, there's more to the story. Like it's all on Sun Jin Woo being this amazingly cool character, and you're supposed to get enveloped in his story the first season, and he's not that charismatic on top of the series being simple. And it's like I don't really, like you said, I think the simplicity of it really hurt them bad because, like we said, it's not like a Demon Slayer that it's a simple story that everybody can gotta kind of get emotionally behind, and it doesn't have great sensational animation. And I mean great like One Punch Man season 1 sensational animation fight scenes. It doesn't have that. And the story's too simple. So I would say, honestly, guys, all in all, I don't think it's better than Hell's Paradise season 1. I don't think it's better than Tokyo Ghoul season 1. I don't even think it's better than Chainsaw Man season 1. I don't think it's better than Tower of God season 1. What do y'all think the biggest problem is with Solo Leveling? I think, like Flames just said, season 2 did get announced. I'm hyped to see season 2. It's a good anime, not a great anime. Did not live up to the hype. Solo Leveling simplicity has hurt it. It's just too simple. It's the isekai that story that we've all heard a million times, and it's cool with better visuals, but it's just not great. It's just not great. Is it better than Tower of God? No. Better than Hell's Paradise? No. Better than JJK season 1? No. Better than Demon Slayer season 1? No. Vinland Saga season 1? No. And that's the hype it's surrounded by. So did it live up to the hype? Absolutely not. But its simplicity hurt it a lot. And I think they also played it bad, I believe, by moving like an anime that already had our attention. And it should have tried to do something special. And it just didn't. Because what does Solo Leveling do that's great? The story's simple and the animation is good. Not great, though. Didn't have any great plot twists. Even its dark moments, the Solo Leveling's dark moment live up to Tokyo Ghoul's dark moment when old boy was tortured by Jason and snapped? No. So all in all, though, I give it an 8 though. I give it an 8.5. I give it 8.5. I give it real tough critic. Wait, I gave Solo Leveling 8.5. I give Solo Leveling. I mean, I gave Hell of Paradise 8.5. I gotta give Solo Leveling 8. Solo Leveling 8, man. All right, shout out Flames. We always go. I'm gonna give it an 8, man. Y'all know me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a 3.65. I'm gonna keep it an honesty. I'm never gonna cap. Shout out Flames. We're gonna give it to y'all honest, man. Do y'all believe Solo Leveling a little to the hype? What do y'all think about our talking points? Please give us logical responses, man. We're not trying to get in, well, it's a slower anime. You gotta get no. We comparing it to the big dogs because that's the hype behind it. Let us know what y'all think, man. We're here to be honest and have real discussion. This is what my stream and chat and videos is all about, man. It's what Chosen, man. Honest anime guy, man. I'm out.